It's the Soul Fantasy Show. Soul Fan Show. Hey, it's the Soul Fantasy Show live for June 11th, 2020. For the top picks, plays, and studs for DRAFTKINGS and Fanduel. If you already haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Today, it's the Madden stream. We're still on Sims. Here's a good look at what a typical lineup's going to look like today on the main slate. Here's a good look at what the lineups are going to look like on the 3 games. Now let's go over some position. Let's go in the singles. Start off with the single best players for the single matchups. All right. So this is for June 11th. Right on top. So this is Cleveland Indians, no, the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Cleveland Crappy Browns versus the Cowboys. We got Amari Cooper up top, 26-27. He is a very fine option with former New York Giants Odell Beckham. All right, and Ezekiel Elliott right under him. Nick Chubb's there too. Don't forget Chubb. All right, here's Ezekiel Elliott. 301 rushing attempts. 1,357 yards. 14 touchdowns. Chalk him in for a touchdown today. Chalk him for 15 to 34 fantasy points. For Ezekiel, the sneaky contract scavenger. No. Nick Chubb, Landry, good options. And then right down on the bottom is Gallup and Witten. And as usual, the Dallas Cowboys defense is a very good option. So game 2. The 2 p.m. game is Green Bay, Cincinnati. So Andy Dalton, I do not believe is no longer on Cincinnati. He is on the Cowboys. But in the Sims, he's still on Cincinnati, so he's a very good option. At 10-4, if you want to fade Rodgers out, go with Dalton. That's a good option. Overall, Andy Dalton has been a good option this year. So yeah, Rodgers, he's a little too expensive for me today. 11-2 is way too expensive for 18.7 fantasy points when I can get 18 flat for less. Okay, then there's our 3 top studs: Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, and Mixon. All right, so I would definitely fade Marquise Valdez-Scantling. Unless you want a 1-2-2-4 or 2, then play him. Tyler Boyd's a good option. Projected about 15 fantasy points. All right. John Ross III could be a very good, cheap option, and I would not play Jamal Williams. He's just been horrendous. Arizona, Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, Kyle Murray, Marquise Brown. Right there on top, Lamar Jackson is only 11K. Put him in there. He's going to get 30 fantasy points. A 30 bugger. Look at that. 56% chance to get 32 plus fantasy points. He can get 40 for you, man. If he runs in 2 touchdowns and throws 3-4 touchdowns, no one's beating you. You got Larry Fitzgerald right there. All right. I'm not crazy about him. I like Mark Ingram today. He's 5'1", that's very affordable, and 6'6" on FanDuel, averaging almost 20 fantasy points a game. All right, he's been known to get to teeter-totter between 23 and 27 fantasy points. He has gotten close to 40 before, so that's him. He has 1,000 rushing yards. He's underrated, 15 touchdowns, 1 more than Ezekiel Elliott. Mark Ingram is the sole sleeper of the day. All right. Who's going to be the stud? I don't know yet. Who is the stud of the Deshaun Watson? Man, tasty. 31, 21, 28. Expect a high flying 30 burger for him. 30 bugger. Andrew Hopkins. Why do I think his name's DeAndre. Okay. Andre the Giant is the sole stud of the day. DeAndre the Giant Hopkins. 29 fantasy points is guaranteed chalk. He's the chalkiest player of the slate. 8-2 and 9,000 flat on FanDuel. For what he's getting on FanDuel, I think he's just purely a DraftKings play. He had one game at 34. That doesn't mean anything. This is Sims. All right, this is Sims. There's Cooper Kupp. I like Cooper Kupp today. He's 5-7 on DraftKings and 8,600 in the main slate. So these prices are going to be higher on the single slates because you have a very slim option. So let's just go to this real quick, and then I'll show you the main slate. I'll just run over the prices with you. Tyreek Hill, 23-36. Kelsey, Williams, Watkins. Play them. Play Rudolph. And fade everybody right here out. All right, Chicago. No, New Orleans. We're not playing you, Drew Brees. You said bad stuff. Michael Thomas, we'll play you. You're cool. 34, 33, 35, 30, 28, 29. Allen Robinson. Oh, let's look at him. 29, 25, 15. All right, Michael Thomas is going to get a touchdown. He's going to get hella passes. Alvin Kamara is good to go. Ginn, I would play. Miller. All right. So let's just go to the Coca-Cola Classic, 6 games. So here's the adjusted prices for the main 3 and 6 games. So Drew Brees is more expensive than Lamar Jackson, I think. No. He's 6'4", and he's 8,000 on FanDuel, getting about 20 fantasy points. We're not playing you, though, Drew. Sorry, Drew Carey. All right. So Drew Carey is a little bit more expensive than Lamar Jackson today. Man, they must have it out for Lamar today. He has a crown, though. So I would play Lamar Jackson over Drew Brees. I don't care what they're saying. Drew Brees is the top QB today. They know something we don't. If you want, play Drew Brees, even though he keeps saying bad stuff and making people hate him. He asked for forgiveness. Should we forgive him? Not yet. Deshaun Watson, you see his price. These are quarterbacks. All right, here's the running backs. Ezekiel Elliott, Chubb, Dalvin Cook is 6. Dalvin Cook is 6,000, and he's 7,400 on FanDuel. All right. So we have Aaron Jones is 5,400. That's pretty cheap. He's a little expensive on FanDuel. He's going to get you 20 fantasy points, and he's a lock. Williams, you can take a look at Drake, but he never gets over 10, supposedly. Carlos Hyde is only 3,800. Murray, all right. David Johnson is 7,700. So don't look at that original price. He's 7,700. I have trouble putting him in at that price, 7,700. So those are some of the running back prices. Wide receiver. Hopkins, Thomas. Tyreek Hill is 7.6 on both sites. Tyreek Hill is a good option. He's a little expensive today. Stephon Diggs is 6.7. All right. See, he's nothing right now. Travis Kelce is 7,100. He had 6 touchdowns. Let's see, 1,229 yards. Travis Kelce is 44. 5% chance to get that 44. Kelce 16. Kelce is the sole stud of the day. All right, let's go over to lineup optimizer. Went over to the main slate a little bit, but I want to put our guys in. So we're going to put the sole stud of the day in. All right, we're going to get him out of there because Lamar Jackson's cheaper. I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson. He's cheaper. I have not been playing him. I'm playing. All right, and who is Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown. We could keep him in there, or we could try to go a little cheaper with Ginn. All right, Thielen. We could put Marquise Brown in there. We could put Lindsey Boyd in there. You have an extra stacky poo to put Hopkins in, and put the Saints D. There you go. Generate another lineup for you. Don't look at that. There we go. That's a nice one. Kirk Cousins. Either Tyreek. All right, we'll put Mark Ingram in. All right, Dalvin Cook. Hill. Oh, man. I'll just go Miller. Hopkins. The sole stud of the day. Alvin Kamara. And they got the Ravens. This is the later slate. All right, Carlos Hyde. I'm going to leave him in there. Kirk Cousins, I'm going to get him on out of... Get him the fuck out of there today. Not playing Drew Brees. Sorry, you were bad. You said some dumb shit on Twitter or on Instagram. One of those stupid... one of them shits. All right, Irv Smith. You're out. Everett's in. I like Everett a little bit. So, do you play Kupp or Kamara? What do? You probably just go with the RB running back. Yeah, and then just punt it. Then just punt your defense. If you want better players, punt your fucking D, dude. All right, Browns, Dallas. I'm definitely going Dak Prescott. I'm definitely not playing him. All right, Cobb. I'm not playing Cobb. Kareem Hunt. If he's 3,002, I'm putting him in there. Then I'll just put Zeke, Mari, Chubb, Ratley. There you go. That's a nice little lineup. Beckham. Nice MVP. Mayfield. Ratley's still in there. Ooh, this is nice with Pollard. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is good. All right. Green Bay, Cincinnati. Boyd. Nah, we're not going to go there. Yeah. Today, well, I'll just fuck around. I don't think AJ Green's playing. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about AJ Green. I've been seeing him a lot on here, but I haven't really touched on him because he was hurt all year. I don't even know if he's playing. So we're going to keep them. Oh, this is pretty nice, but we're way over. So we want Ross. We said Ross was going to do okay today. So we'll just go Boyd. Boop. Beep. If you want AJ Green and the MVP, if he's even playing. So we're not playing him. So we could just easily do that, and that. Look at that. If AJ Green's playing, if not, you can just put Aaron Jones in. Actually, I would definitely play Aaron Jones over AJ Green in this game. All right, Arizona, Baltimore, some lineups. All right, David Johnson is not that price. He is higher, as we've seen. So sometimes they do not adjust the prices. So as soon as I get home, I'll be on FanDuel and DraftKings, putting in the real prices with real lineups. I'm gonna go over these and then I'll pan off to the actual platform when I leave Thailand. I'm in Thailand right now. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. David Johnson for 4-2 on captain. The fuck out of here. So there you go. Let's get out of here. All right. So as soon as I get back to Philadelphia, I'll be broadcasting shows that show actual FanDuel and DraftKings lineups. It'll be nice. If you already haven't, please subscribe to this wonderful channel. If I'm worthy, is he worthy? I hope so. All right, don't play Fuller. Don't play Fells. If anything, this sucks, but then you can do that. Go back there. Go back there. That's a good kicker to have in. If you're desperate, put Fells in. If you're desperate. If you want a very overweight girlfriend, get desperate. You get desperate. I love overweight women. They have gigantic buttocks. All right. And we have Chicago, New Orleans. Drew Brees, please put me in. Nah. He's not getting in any of my lineups until he is apologetic, which he was. All right. Again. It's the Soul Fan Show.